Yo, what is up my friends, and welcome back to what is now the second episode of the post-Ranger Boots saga. In the last video, I took full advantage of my post-Ranger Boots life by getting back into some bossing and was able to make a decent amount of progress in terms of my God Wars dungeon kill count. Wasn't able to snag any good items, but today is a new episode, so should have some more opportunities to potentially see some nice loot. Now, aside from just hunting for more Slayer boss tasks, there is one more goal that I'd like to work on, something that I figured I would have done a long time ago, but I guess better late than never. And that goal is to finally knock out Mage Arena 2. I'm basically at the endgame stage of an Ironman right now, and I still don't have that darn cape, so I think it's finally time to fix that. The whole medium clue situation definitely delayed a lot of progress on this account by quite a bit, so I feel like trying to knock out this item would be a pretty good method for getting things back on track. But yeah, basically the two main objectives for this video are to hunt down more Slayer boss tasks, and to attempt acquiring a certain magical cape. So part of my thought process for deciding to knock this out right now of all times is the fact that there is currently a month-long Deadman mode tournament underway, and my hope is that a fair number of the more well-known PKers will hopefully be preoccupied with that. I know that not all PKers will be participating, but I'm hoping that at least a fair amount of them will be dealing with that, and as a whole the wilderness won't have quite as much traffic. Part of me wishes that I had some sort of heart rate monitor, because I think that would be really cool to keep track of while doing something like this. Sadly I don't have any, but it would be kind of cool. I think the last time my heart rate got up to a high level was probably during, I guess, the Dragon Slayer 2 boss fight. I think that's the last time it really got up there. I also went ahead and made this image to basically highlight where the spawn points of the demons are in relation to both the multi-zones as well as the common teleport spots. The map is honestly pretty helpful in terms of referencing which areas are like more safe compared to which are less safe, and it also kind of highlights what parts of the map and like which direction to run to in the event that you need to make a quick getaway, so kind of helpful with those kinds of things. So before I can actually start the Mage Arena 2, I first have to gain access to each of the 3 god spells by casting them 100 times a piece inside the Mage Arena itself. So gonna head up north, pull the lever, gain access to this arena, and start casting those spells. Fun fact, by the way, the last time I pulled the lever in Edgeville and tried to cut through the web, I actually ran right into a PKer. He logged in just like 2 tiles in front of me, but that was back like 2 years ago when I was going for the Ghostly Rope set, so I don't know if anyone remembers that, but yeah, pretty weird timing, that's for certain. I hope that doesn't happen again. Alright, looks like I'm set to make the trek over to the Mage Arena. Let's put on this, so if I get TB'd, then it's only a 2.5 minute TB. And let's pull the lever. Got the main account situated here, just kind of as a security camera. Oh wait, you can actually use the Staff of the Dead? Oh, that's kind of handy. I guess I won't bring a knife in my inventory next time. Very nice, just went ahead and bought the set of staves as well as the 2 other capes that I didn't have. I remember when Torvesta made a video where he would pose as one of the NPCs in the arena itself to try and like skull trick people, so I guess it's in my best interest to right click every time I try to attack somebody, just to make sure it's an NPC and not a player. In we go. I really hope the game gives me some kind of notification when I'm done, or else I might just sit out here for longer than I need to. I kind of wish these guys would shut up, because all the text above their head is like blocking their HP bar, and I can't tell how close I am to killing them. I really hope I don't go over. I hope there's a message. Oh wait, speak of the devil. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, I think it makes sense to do everything else in one inventory. I don't really want to bank again. And back we go. Bro, are you serious? Get out of here, sandwich lady. That scared the shit out of me. I'm pretty happy to have this done though. I mean, it wasn't that dangerous, but I don't know, just once again, like being in the wilderness for that amount of time, it's still kind of a little bit sketchy. But now the boring, less dangerous, more tedious part is done. The exciting part happens tomorrow. I guess since I'm here, I may as well go ahead and grab this enchanted symbol. Oh, I see where it might be. Let's see if it's warm. Warmer, it's very hot. Okay, we're almost there. For this first demon, I decided to bring my trusty Staff of the Dead, because if you did not know, this thing can actually autocast Flames of Zamorak, which really did help speed up the kill by quite a lot. Since I was already in the area, I decided to hop into the Scorpia Cave to unlock the music track, because if you didn't know, that is a hard clue scroll requirement for one of those music steps, you know, the ones that you have to go to the Falador Park and play the song to the NPC, so it's kind of nice to knock this out. Okay, so this is the point where I'll start activating the device. Alright, so Sarah this time. Now to hand in, what is this, Justicier's Hand. Oh, that's gruesome. Alright, I guess same game plan, just go to that gate. That gate has been kind to me. Wait. Oh, no way. It might be right here. Very hot but colder. Hold on. I'm gonna walk to the east one more time and see if it gets warmer. Colder? Wow, where is this thing? I was thinking it was gonna be the spots that are like right near, just north of where the chin spot was. My last two spawns were above there, so I was thinking it couldn't possibly be there again. I mean, it seems like all my spots are like in the same spot. I can't believe how lucky I got with those spawns. That was unbelievable. Like, during that third demon, the Guthix guy, I was kind of like overcomplicating it. I didn't think there was a chance that I'd have it in the same spot as the other two, so I was like checking kind of south and near KBD, and as it turns out, it was right next to the other two previous spots. I just got all the same spots, like right next to one another. How lucky is that? All right, boys, we have a very, very important decision to make. Which cape do we select? Do we get the one that everyone hates, the Guthix one? I think for the sake of the Ranger boots, we should go ahead and get the green cape. It's only fitting. Here are the remains, and okay, now I just use the cape on him, right? Oh yes, here it is. Imbue the cape. Hey, there it is. What a beautiful cape. And of course, I've got to give a big old shout out to the boys who helped me out. I was kind of humbled by the amount of enthusiasm that these guys had for helping me out with this, so really do appreciate you guys. I was thinking I'd only get like 1 or 2 people to help me, but it definitely made me feel a lot more confident with all these guys helping me out. Such an amazing magic bonus. Look at that, 157, and when I put on the Staff of the Dead, look at the magic damage that I get, 36%. Like, that's a lot of extra damage, honestly. So yeah, really happy to have done this thing and gotten it out of the way. I'm gonna probably do some Zora now to see if I can get maybe some more consistent magic hits. I don't think it will make like an insane difference, but I don't know, I may as well test it out somewhere. Gotta, you know, play around with a new toy. Also just noticed that I'm basically just Ancestral Legs away from having Max Mage, which is pretty damn amazing. Like, I never thought I'd ever have that. Like, that's pretty cool. I guess I'll have to get a Mage's book as well, though, so maybe I should do some MTA. I don't know if it's really worth it, but just for the sake of having Max Mage, I honestly might do it if I do wind up ever getting the Ancestral Legs. So this might be kind of an impulsive decision, but I have decided to go for the Mage's book. My thought process is that seeing as I don't really mind this minigame, I may as well just knock it out. I mean, it's kind of a cool item. I probably won't use it that much, I'll give you that, but it's a cool item, and it also gives me an excuse to push towards 99 magic, which I'm really close to, by the way, just 400,000 XP away. It's also technically an upgrade at a place like Zulrah, so I guess there is that as well. And there it is. That should be enough cash to equate to 550 alchemy points, which is what I need. That's 1 out of 4 down.
Well done on releasing me. Would you like to try another maze?
Yes, please. Yeah, man, really do appreciate it, bro. There's nothing else I'd rather do with my life right now. Well, that certainly took a long time, but it is now complete. There are the 500 telekinetic points that I need for the Mage's book, and I've kind of got mixed feelings with this room. I like the concept overall, and I think it's a good idea, but it's just really, really slow. I think that it would be kind of nice if it were like 3 points instead of 2 points per maze, because this room feels like it's the slowest out of all 4 by quite a lot at the moment. There we go, 6,000 points in the enchantment room. That's a lot faster than the telekinetic room, that's for sure. I don't know why it's so much faster. I feel like this is the quickest room, and I also don't know why the points are scaled up by like 10 times. For some reason you need 6,000 instead of like 500 to 600 like the other 3 rooms. And last but certainly not least, there are the 500 points for the the Graveyard Room, which really isn't a terrible room once you have Bones to Peaches unlocked. It makes it substantially easier, but yeah, that's all the points I need for the Mage's book. Feels pretty nice. Alright there, Mr. Guardian, cough up that book for me, make sure I'm buying the right thing, which I am. I've got all the points required. Let's go ahead and confirm. Oh man, look at that thing. Such a lovely book. Also, look at that value as well. That's 5.8 mil, which is quite a lot. I think that explains why there are so many bots and gold farmers that hang around this place, because if you do the math, I think it's a fair amount of GP per hour. Really does feel nice knowing that I'm never going to have to set foot back in the mage training arena. I don't have the robe set, obviously, but it doesn't really serve any purpose, so I would consider myself officially done with that place at this point. Now, as for the stat comparison, basically I'm going from plus 10 magic to 15, and I'm also going from plus 0 magic defense to 15 as well. So didn't have that before, so that'll be nice. Unfortunately, I am dropping the plus 5 prayer bonus, so I guess in certain situations like barrage tasks, I might just stick with the Book of Darkness and continue using that, but for everything else, I guess this will be my new mage offhand. Oh yeah, and as for 99 magic, the MTA grind did not get me as close as I thought that it would. I thought that it might just about get me there, but got 250k XP to go, so I guess I'll get it at some other place. Nice little Zora kill count milestone here, this time 1500 kills. Don't think I've seen a unique in quite a while, so hoping for one soon. Got myself a hard and elite casket right here. Let's go ahead and open up the hard clue first for nothing special. This elite clue, by the way, will be number 50, so kind of a cool milestone there. Can I celebrate with a unique of any kind? Wait, what just happened? Oh, it's a Mimic! Oh, I forgot you could get Mimics from Elites. Mimic down, let's see what this thing has in store for me now. Alright, well that was underwhelming. I got 15 raw manta rays is my unique reward. That awkward moment when your crystal shield decides to degrade right in the middle of a Bandos trip. You hate to see it. 16 black dragons, you don't say. I might have to do some KBD. I've already done one KBD task. I did like 15 kills. It was pretty small, but I mean, I might do another 16. I may as well, right? Whoa, are you serious? A dragon mid-helm? Aw, man, that actually kind of sucks because that's the same drop rate as the KBD heads. That is unfortunate. That brings back some bad memories because on my main account, when Old School first came out, this was the first boss I ever killed, and I was going for the KBD heads, and it took me 500 kills to get them, and I got so many dragon mids along the way, so yeah, I don't really have a good history with this item at KBD. Man, I wish these people would stop coming up and crashing me. It's not that polite and a little bit frustrating. Wait, now he says okay? Wait, did he just die? Oh my god, he's about to die. Is he actually going to die? Oh, he made it. Good for him. Hey, that's not too bad. 173 Kalphites. I will try to do about 10 to 20 of those kills at KQ and see if we can get some more Zammy wines. Oh, wow, look at that. Wines of Zammy, as well as an elite clue. That is a fantastic drop. There we have it. There's the completion of the KQ task. Did 20 kills and got 1 Zammy wine drop, so fairly respectable. I can't complain. First Jad task of the video for that good old 25k Slayer XP. Now, can we get the pet? Hello, my fine fellow. I have a cape to exchange here. Would you mind handing over the miniature Jad, por favor? Not today. All right, Duradil, what you got for me, bro? Dagannoths. Alrighty, there we go. Another DK's task. I will definitely accept that. Hey, let's go. My man got his B-ring. I'm just out here trying to assist another Iron Man who was dry on his B-ring, and I think I'm the lucky charm at this point because that's 2 Iron Men in a row that have gotten their B-rings, well, like within probably 10 kills of me heading out here and helping out, so I think I'm a lucky charm. I was not even aware that Dagannoths could drop elite clues. I thought it was just hard clues. That's interesting. You know, I think that's the first ever Ring of Life I've ever received from Rex, so yeah, I can't really complain. The first Ring of Life at 226 kill count. I've gotten 3 Berserker rings and 1 Warrior ring before the first Ring of Life. Another Dragon Axe, always a nice surprise. Don't really mind seeing duplicates of these. Wow, another Ring of Life. I just got one of these like less than 10 kills ago. All right, I mean, I really can't complain because as I said, I've already gotten plenty of Berserker rings, but seeing Berserker rings is just fun, so I hope I get back to that stage of just seeing the cool rings instead. That's more like it. Berserker ring coming in. You love to see it. Ask and you shall receive. I was just asking about how I would prefer for the ring luck to transfer from Ring of Life to Berserker Ring, and the game delivered. Thank you, game. And there is the DK's task complete. Not a bad one. Ooh, ended with the Dragon Axe as well. 2 Dragon Axes, 2 Rings of Life, and 1 Berserker Ring were the spoils. So not too bad. I think I will continue doing these though. Not only for the bones, but also to continue hunting for the Mud Battle Staff. Oh boy, another Bandos trip, another Rune Sword. This time it isn't a shard though, I guess there is that. But that is my 5th Rune Sword from Bandos. I'm kind of hoping I stop getting these at some point. Got a little bit of a Bandos kill milestone coming in right here. That is 700 kills at the garage door. Now, if you're wondering what my current plan is for Bandos, basically what I'm trying to do every single day is get 10 kills in the mornings, right when I wake up, on every single weekday. The weekends are usually too busy, but I can usually manage to get about 10 kills every single morning if I wake up early enough, because this room gets pretty packed during the day, so trying to make the most of the mornings and slowly but surely get the kill count up. So yeah, just know that's going on in the background kind of passively as I'm doing other things like other Slayer tasks and whatnot. Trying my best to do it 5 days a week. It's kind of difficult some days, but I have been going strong so far, so gonna try to continue as best I can. Adamant Javelins, bro, that's not what I'm here for. I mean, at least it's not Rune Javelins. I think the Rune ones are like the ones that are 1 out of 5k. Addy ones are like 1 out of... There's still 1 out of a lot, but it's not as much, so I guess it's not that bad. I'm nearly out of death runes on the account right now, and instead of just buying the runes back, which is what I usually do, I'm going to resume the Barrows grind and see if I can get some runes that way, because I do get double rune drops, so it should be a pretty good way to get the rune stack back up, and it also saves me quite a bit of money because buying them from the stores is quite expensive, so should be a pretty nice alternate method of getting runes back. I'm also looking forward to doing this just in the sense that I haven't done it in like a year, so it should be fun to resume this activity. And I also need 4 Barrows pieces, so if I get one of those along the way, that's a nice added bonus. Oh hey, I just realized this Barrows session will probably get me to 99 magic, so that's something to look forward to. What the? Oh my god, whoa! Whoa, yes, nice. I mean, I don't need any of these items, but that's my first ever double chest in this entire game. That's kind of cool. Wow, those are some good pieces too. Wow, I was not expecting that. That's just like 5 chests in. How many have I done so far? Yeah, that's my 6th one after like a big long break from Barrows. I literally only have 2 pieces on the collection log now. I got a second Carol's Top, by the way, a few months ago. I don't even know if I put that in a video. I just joined a friend of mine doing some Barrows just out of the blue, and I got a Carol's Top in like 3 chests, so that's why there's 2 of those there. But yeah, I guess my other Barrows items that I got were way before the log, so nothing on here really counts. Can we get that humble back to back? You never know. Ooh, death runes though. Oh, that is just beautiful. 449 death runes. You'll love to see it. The moment has finally arrived. In just a couple more hits, we will finally secure 99 magic. What a beautiful sight. That is the last of the combat stats to 99, unless you count prayer. I don't really count prayer, but yeah, that's basically all of them done. That's pretty darn cool. Sometimes when I get a 99, I don't even bother buying the skill cape, but with this particular one, it is quite useful. It's kind of nice for swapping spellbooks without having to go to your house, which isn't groundbreaking. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of nice in some situations, so let's go ahead and grab this beautiful blue cape. Oh, it looks really clean with the void too. Another deck scroll sighting being awarded to my friend Wabbles, which is unfortunately a duplicate for him, but at least it's still cool to see items. Another Jad task done for a beautiful 25,000 Slayer XP. I never get tired of seeing that. And now, of course, to trade in the cape. Will this be the day? It will not. I bet most of you guys don't have a Bandos spear drop to your name. I think this might be one of the first ones in the game, as a matter of fact, so thank you very much, my humble green orcish friend. Oh, there we go, nice. Alright, finally got a boss task. That took a little while, honestly. I was pretty dry of getting anything like Aviances or Greater Demons, but there we go, another Zami task. Really hoping this will be the one where I break the Zami dry streak and maybe snag another spear. I've only managed to get a couple of steam staves recently, so hoping to break that streak with another spear, a hilt, or maybe even another Staff of the Dead. I know it's a dupe, but it's a pretty good dupe to get, because, you know, eventually I could turn it into a Staff of Light or something. Zamorakian Spear, number 2 coming in. That looks so clean on the ground. I'm so thankful to have broken that Steam Staff. streak that we had going. Oh, I don't want to pick it up. I mean, I want to pick it up, but at the same time, it just looks so beautiful on the ground there. Let's go ahead and pick up this son of a gun and continue with the trip. Let's see if we can get 2 in 1 inventory. You never know, it could happen. For real though, look at that arsenal of weapons that Zami presented us. We got a spear, we got a scimitar, we got a dagger. I mean, he's been really kind with the weapon drops today. But yeah, really happy about the spear overall. That broke a pretty long collective dry streak at God Wars Dungeon. The only items I've gotten in the last, like, about 500 to 600 kills were about 2 steam battle stabs. So it's nice to break that streak with this handy dandy Zamorakian spear. Oh no, it's another one. You know, I can't be as mad because I literally got the spear like a couple kills ago, but that is Steam Battle Staff number 5. I was hoping to go on a little bit of a streak with the spears. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we got another drop. This has been a very eventful Zami task. This is quite nice. 3 drops, and I am only 27 kills in. The second Staff of the Dead coming in. I'm not too disappointed by that, honestly. I was kind of hoping that I'd get another Staff of the Dead simply because now I can have both a Staff of the Dead and a Staff of Light in my bank as long as I can procure myself a Ceradomin's Light in the future. So that is pretty exciting. I would have slightly preferred for it to be a hilt just because I don't have that yet, but I will definitely welcome a second Staff of the Dead. It feels quite strange to be getting these God Wars drops. I'm liking this though. I hope it continues. Just check out these drops, man. This is so sick. Like, I'm not used to this. I'm getting like, you know, it's just raining drops here at Zami, like Spear at 312, and then you've got a Steam Battle Staff at 317, and now we have the good old second Staff of the Dead at, where is it, 322. So that's 3 Zami drops, 3 out of 4 Zami drops and 10 KC. Boys, it finally happened. It finally happened. We got a drop at Bandos. It's not the one we need. It's unfortunately a duplicate, but that feels so freaking good to finally see something at this boss. That is the 3rd drop we have received at this boss in 748 kills. I know it's a dupe, but you know what? I'll take it. You know, a dupe is better than nothing. Check it out. The second BCP going straight into the bank. I decided to tab out just because my mind was racing so much and I wasn't really ready to continue the trip. That kind of happens to me when I get a drop at God Wars. I really think that was probably the best I've ever felt about getting a duplicate item. Like, that felt so freaking good. Bandos was just, I don't know, it was starting to feel like he was just incapable of dropping items. So really happy to break the streak. That was the first kill of the day as well, which is kind of funny. But yeah, let's continue. Maybe we can snag another item in the near future. Wow, it seems to be just raining drops over here. Damn, a Godsword Shard 1. I do not need that. I need the Shard 2 to complete my 3rd blade. I guess it's better than nothing. It's cool to see. I wish it was another armor piece though. Bandos just, he continues to really like dropping me shards. So yeah, here's what the current shard situation is looking like. We of course have the 2 completed Godsword blades here that are being attached to the hilts. And then we have 4 duplicate shard 1s and shard 3s. So just need shard 2s. I hope I don't get any more 1s and 3s because I definitely won't be needing those. Okay, what the hell is going on? Like, what? What? That doesn't make any sense. Why am I getting so lucky at God Wars Dungeon in the last 2 days? That's in 2 days I've gotten 2 spears, a Steam Staff, a Staff of the Dead, a Shard 1, and a BCP. Alright, I don't know what's going on. It's like the floodgates have opened or something. Well, I guess that's all the spears I'll ever need. Now I can have 1 Hasta, 1 spear, and potentially 1 lance. One day after Hydra, if I can get lucky there. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Wait, what? Okay. Number 4 coming in. This is getting too easy at this point. I don't need them at this point. I have 3, which is more than I'll ever need, but the pink text is quite satisfying, so keep them coming. Alright game, please, if you're gonna spoon feed me like this, can you just like, you know, spoon me over the hilts and then I can be officially done with this boss forever? That would be freaking insane. I mean, it might still happen. We still have, what, like 100 left to kill at least? 104? Nice little Zami kill count milestone here. That is number 400, and the timing of this works out really well because I only have 1 left on task, so let me just quickly finish off Karlach, and there we have it. Zamorak task completed. Well, since I got those couple of food drops, I figured I may as well, you know, do an extra kill. So there it is for the adamant arrows. That would have been like the most clutch Zamorak hilt of all time if that had actually happened. I think it's quite safe to say that that was a very productive Zamorak task. It was so refreshing to see all those drops, you know, all the spears, the extra Staff of the Dead, even the extra Steam Battle Staff, you know, just collectively seeing all those drops was something else. I think that's the most lucky I've ever been on this account so far. Well, with the conclusion of that Zamorak task, I think that is a pretty darn good place to wrap up the episode. Definitely ending on a high note there with all those God Wars drops that I received at the end. That was quite refreshing to see. I was kind of hoping that I would go on a bit of a lucky streak after the Ranger boot grind, and the game definitely delivered, so I'm quite thankful for that. That was really nice to see. Really happy with how the episode went though overall. I feel like it was more productive than usual. You know, knocking out the Mage Arena 2 cape was a lot of fun. The Slayer gains were also on point. As you can see, I'm almost 98 Slayer, so getting pretty close to 99s just slowly but surely, so I'm looking forward to knocking that out next episode. I don't know if I'll have 99, definitely will get 98 though, and I might make some pretty good progress towards 99 because I will be switching over to Konar Slayer for the first time. I know a lot of you probably would have expected me to do this earlier, but I don't know, I guess I'm just inefficient. I was kind of prioritizing God Wars Dungeon over Hydra because I was just really motivated to make progress there, and I think that Duradel has a much better chance of assigning things like Aviancies and whatnot, because with Konar, sometimes you get Aviancies assigned in the wilderness, and if they're in there, you can't make progress towards the boss, unfortunately. So yeah, my hope is that while I hunt for some Hydra tasks, I can get some pretty good RNG and maybe also snag some like Armadillo tasks, and also maybe continue to kill Bandos for the Tacits, because I'm still really motivated to do God Wars Dungeon. But yeah, Hydra is pretty new territory for me. I'm kind of excited and also kind of dreading it at the same time, so hopefully I can get acclimated to the boss and get the first few kills out of the way and get more comfortable. And yeah, we'll see how it takes us. My RNG has been pretty good recently, so I hope it translates over to Hydra, but I'm not really expecting it to. I'm still kind of expecting to have to kill this boss, you know, at least 1,000 times, but you never know with RNG. You never know it can happen. But yeah, aside from that, I really do appreciate each and every one of you for following the series and watching the videos. If you feel like hanging out, the clan chat is always open. And once again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. So take care.